Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. My name is Zuka and today we will talk about PvP on StarCraft 2. I will show you a macro build order in this matchup. You will see it's really safe and really easy to execute, and there is many scout timing so you can react against almost everything. Let's go! We are on King's Cove. I'm the red Protoss at the bottom right corner and there is a blue Protoss at the top left corner. We'll go in my vision and I will explain you the build order. Okay, first things to do is a pylon at the top of your ramp. It's really important to do this kind of opening in PvP just because you want a wall. You really want a wall because if you take a 2 adept push, for example, you can just lose the game if you don't have this wall. So pylon, gateway at this position at 16, second gateway at this position at 19. It's really good. So first gateway now at 16. So I put it here just because my opponent can do a cannon rush, and if I put my gateway at this position, he can put 2 pylon and cannon at this position, and it can be really annoying. Okay, first gas at 17, second gas at 18, and I will send a probe at 19. I will make my gateway, my second gateway, like this. Okay, second gateway, and I will scout my opponent. Really important to scout at this timing. So 2 probes on each gas and cybernetic core at 21. It's the standard opening, really standard, and as you can see my opponent does exactly the same thing. You can look at the production tab, it does exactly the same. If you want the replay, it's in the description of this video, so you can download it, you can check details if I miss something, but I will try to not miss anything. Okay, I scout him. So don't forget second pylon at 22, and check your opponent. You want to check if there is mana on the Nexus, so you can see there is many mana on this Nexus. It can be a 2 adept push at this moment. There is a second pylon, so there is no proxy. I think that there is no proxy, and I want to check if he's scouting me. Okay, I stay at this position. He didn't start the 2 units at the same timing, so for me it's a stalker sentry. For me it's a stalker sentry, but maybe it's not this. Okay, so it scouts me. I know that there is no proxy. I put 1 pylon at this position because if it's adept, they goes out earlier, so I can scout them, and I will cancel it as soon as I don't want to finish this pylon, so I will cancel it. I do my third pylon, of course, and after the stalker and sentry, I do 2 more stalkers. It's the safe opening. Okay, I cancel it. I have my probe at this position. If he forgets my probe, I can scout again later. But no, he didn't forget it. So he has stalker sentry. It's really safe. I can expand really fast. You can see it's expanding after the 2 units, and I did my robotic facility. It's the safe way. If you are unable to scout anything, you can do this robotic facility, and it's just safe. It's just safe. Okay, so Nexus, and scout your opponent with your hallucination. Okay, you want to know if there is a second base, if there is an all-in, if there is something like this. So scout him, and you see there is a phoenix, so I can send my 3 stalkers at this position to kill this hallucination, and if I can kill this hallucination, I will be able to hide my second base, and it's really good for me. So I know that there is a second base, a fast second base. There is only 3 stalker and 1 sentry, so now I'm totally safe. And I will do my Immortal first, then my Observer, because there is no chance to have a fast DT at this moment, and this Observer will come in time. Will come in time. So you see, he's doing his forge, and I do it just because you want fast upgrades. fast upgrades are really useful, but you can't put your forge if you take an all-in, for example. So if you are totally safe, if you know that there is no all-in, put your forge. At this moment, I put it because I saw the Nexus, but of course it's way better to scout my opponent base. So here's 4 stalkers. Okay, so I just stay at this position. I did another sentry just because I want to scout him all the game. Almost all the game. I want to know if something is coming, but now I just make drones. Probs. Sorry, probs. Okay, so +1 attack. Don't forget, in PvP, attack upgrades are the most important. Okay, I kill this observer, really useful. Really useful. And I will try to scout my opponent with a phoenix. Okay, I want to check if there is, for example, 5 more gateways or things like this. But you see, he's playing good. He has some stalker at disposition and a probe is coming, so I'm pretty sure that a third base is coming. For me, a third base is coming, but I have another sentry, and I will be able to scout him to know what happened. Yes, I say a lot, scout, but this is all. This is what happened in this game. I play with many scouts. It's really great to play like this. Okay. So +1 attack. I will add my 2 Archon seal, really important, to do charge and Archons. I have 2 Immortals. I have only 3 stalkers. I scout him. I see like 3 sentries, 2 Immortals, stalkers. Okay, I see it. I see 1 forge, and if he's playing with forge, it's obviously not an all-in, so I can take my sub base. I put it at 6-minute mark, and I will start charge, and I will just play with Immortals, Zealot, and Archons. Okay, I have 1 observer. Okay, charge, and of course Templar Archive, and I will add gateways later. Okay, so we'll check a little bit our opponent. Is playing with a probe at this position, is playing with more gateways, but it's almost the same thing. You can see he has an earlier forge, so better upgrade. But in this case, just stay in defense. You don't need to attack your opponent. You scout him with Phoenix. You want to understand what happened, but okay, stay in defense. You have the third base, you have your third base. It's a little bit later, but no problem about this. On this map and on map like this, with small choke and small point to attack, you will not attack if you are in a disadvantage. You need an advantage to attack. So, for example, a timing attack, or simply a better army. But if you are equal, you have same kind of army, the guy in defense will be in a better spot. So just stay in defense. Okay, and do your upgrades, add your gateways, and you see more probes. When you check the supply, you can see that there is not a big difference, not a so big difference. He did his warp a little earlier, but like 10 army supply, it's not so big, not so huge. Okay, and I play with Archons, Immortal, Sentry. I try to scout him a lot. And you see when the game goes longer, I just stop a little bit to scout him, just because I have many things to focus on. But it's a little mistake. You really need to scout him all the game. Okay, so you see I put some pylons at this position, because if there is an attack, or for example a run by, I can see it in time and I can totally react. Okay, I add some cannons. You see he adds some cannon too, just because of for example run by or DT drops, because on late game DT drops can happen. It can totally happen, and he does an interesting choice. It's the Stargate. So Stargate, I will try to scout this target. And if I see a Stargate and, for example, a fleet beacon, it can totally it can totally be an obvious mothership. So mothership is really expensive. If you see a mothership, you know that you will have a huge timing on your post 3 because you will not be able to have the mothership in time. So scout him. Okay, second base, gateway. Okay, nothing special. So it doesn't have his plus 3 because it's chrono boosting, and he does like one oracle and one fleet beacon. So now I know that I have a huge timing on my plus 3 just because he will keep like 8 army supply for this mothership, and I can totally win. I can totally win if I does the push at the good timing. And of course now it's the timing for the force base. And if you take the force base, it's obviously at this position, and this position. So more probably this position or this one, and it's a total open field. You can fight in an open field. On this map, it's hard to attack on checkpoint, but open field is not a real problem. So I scout him. I try to kill a pylon, for example. I try to find where his army is because I didn't see his army a lot. I add the dark shrine. It can be useful in defense. And you see, he has plus 3. I don't have my plus 3, but it's not a real problem. So he's starting armor upgrades. To be honest, in PvP, armor upgrades are not so useful. They are not so useful. He's trying to drop me. I kill his drop. I kill his zealot without any problem. He's at this position. I will kill his army, and I will just counter attack as soon as I kill this zealot because I have my plus 3 coming. So you see, he's doing. He has less army supply because he lost so many zealots, he lost a drop, and he's doing his mothership, and the mothership is really expensive. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. So if I attack between his timing, before the timing of the mothership, I can win the game. I can just win the game. So you see, I have like only 4 immortals, I have many archons, and rest of units are zealots. I saw run by coming, so I add some units, and I have my shield batteries, and I just attack him. So you see, there is Colossus at this moment. I know that it's fake Colossus because I didn't see any building for this unit. I just kill all his army because I fight in an open field and he has less army supply. He just has less army supply, and I attack, of course, on my plus 3. Okay? I try to do as much damage as possible. I try to kill his army, and now I will focus on one thing: all Nexus. If I can kill economy and Nexus, I win the game. So third base is done. Fourth base is done. I send some DTs to try to do some damage. I will focus the cannon photon if I can. I will focus them. But you can see there is many archons. I can't kill it, and there is an observer, so not. It's hard, so I didn't do many damage. So he's going back with his mothership core. I try to kill him. It's maybe a mistake to try to kill this one, but I will just try to drop him. Let's see. I will try to drop him because this kind of army is not very mobile. It's not very mobile. It's hard when you take a push in front of your main base, your second base, and when you take a push like this, you can't really run everywhere. So for me, I will try to find if there is another base. I will just do some warping. You can do, for example, DT warpings at this moment. It can be good. So focus the forge and focus the economy. So you see, I lose many units, of course, So I try to kill this mothership. It's a total mistake, again, to try this. It's a total mistake, but I do many damage at this point. He has no sub-base. I will add, of course, my force base. It's a little late to add this force base. I can add it earlier, really earlier. Really earlier. So now I see a force base at this point. I can kill it. He has no economy on his main base. He has no third, no force, and if I kill this force base, I just go back in defense and I will try to hold his push. Okay, and for the mothership core, I will just add more stalkers and I will focus him. Okay, so now just units. I try to kill it. There is an Archon alone, so I can kill him. Just kill him and go back. I try to do some damage at this point with my Warp Prism, but I'm not really able to do it. I try to find if there is, for example, another hidden base at this position. I have my force base, and now I stay in defense. Now I just stay in defense because I'm in such a good spot, and he has only one way to win the game. It's a counter all-in, but counter all-in with almost no units is really hard. So there is this mothership core. I will try to focus him, I will try to kill him, and if I can kill him, it's the end of the game, just because I have too many units. It's one of the best way to play PvP at the moment, and it's a really strong build order. I hope you like this video and thank you for watching. If you want more content like this, you can subscribe to my channel, and of course you can put a thumbs up. It's really useful for me to rank my video. You can of course put a comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Bye!